right, Coach. We are pleased, as always, to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Carolina Panthers and the Indianapolis Colts. Two one-loss teams set to lace it up. This ought to be fun, and we're underway on EA Sports. This is taken at his 4. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 24-yard line.
Ready. 90 Wolf.
56. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
Let's go.
They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Anything moves, we hit it.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Let's go.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Bullet high. Not in a day. Now.
Here's 2nd and 8. Into the hands of his running back, Marlon Mack. He'll have a first down past the 40. 33 yards that time.
Get ready.
Things are looking pretty darn good.
Go now.
First drive,
60 outlaw.
right out, set the tone.
So don't
this
say
time
nothing.
with a big pass.
Fire.
Behind the curve that they gave us, and they're planted. I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
Hey, let's make it a long
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one
Got
was
it.
swallowed up
Mike,
because what they're
56,
hoping,
right there.
this big
56.
defensive lineman will take the bait and move
22 jet bomber.
laterally.
22 jet bomber.
and open up
Speed
a
grip.
crease that they
Speed
can
grip.
run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Dancing to his left. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
Go. Set. 8.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a
56.
first. This is 3rd
Rip right.
down.
56.
Get it.
56 is mine.
Set up to throw.
Come to my world.
Throw left side
We
complete.
want it.
It's
Come
Flowers.
to my world.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
They've
Here
got
we
good
go. Here we
playmakers
go.
on the offensive side
Here
of
we
the
go.
ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their
Ready.
performance and hold down their
56.
production.
Check,
But
56.
I would
Go
dare
on,
say
General
that
West.
this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Set.
2
Ready.
big plays in
50.
succession.
Plant.
Not sure this D
right there,
knows what
56.
hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Twist.
Right on.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Back at the 5-yard
Blue
line
draw.
now.
2.
2nd and 5. First to his right. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.
Let's go.
Paris Campbell, his
Touchdown!
first touchdown of the new season. And the
Touchdown,
Colts
baby!
take it right down and score on the opening drive.
Yeah.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Panthers nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Down. 60 yards.
Hey, tight.
Ready.
They'll run on first down. Donnelly. And some room to work. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 36 yards on the play.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big
Come
play
on,
for
set.
him, but don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
Recon,
When they talk
132 fighter.
about cutoff blocks,
check.
making
Hey,
sure
echo.
no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
Yeah, nobody leaked. Big play.
Hit it.
On 1st and 10. Coffee. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there. And it's 2nd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle.
Watch screen. Let go.
On 2nd down, Donnelly. And some room to roam now. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Carolina. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And 10 guys are on the board here in this 1st quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This is taken at his 4. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30.
We're going to work.
At their own 29-yard line.
Here we go.
The Colts come to the
30
line
base.
ready to start their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive. Not just that, they had a big air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Because the secondary, they really looked clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went
70,
and went,
Indy.
no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Snap.
2nd and 9 now. And now he'll tuck it and run. Now the ball comes loose, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
When I see a play like that,
Here we go. Here we go.
I come back to risk
18
reward.
Gator.
I don't know about
Hey,
you,
let's get
but
that ball,
is
D.
it
Let's
worth
get
it
that
at
ball.
that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option.
Great job, D.
Taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 37-yard line.
Ready,
Here's
ready.
2nd and 9, just a yard on that last
15
run.
line. Hey, Haywood. Big River.
From the gun, Coffee. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. A big seam, and he might go all the way. Score, touchdown, Indianapolis. Here's Cyber down to add the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the 1st quarter.
Makes the score Colts 14.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go.
The
90
Panthers out
Wolf.
there and ready to begin their next drive.
Let's go,
and
defense.
following the pick 6,
Let's
they
go,
have
defense.
decent field position and
Here
throwing
we
that
go.
pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early. to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they got confidence. So that's not
not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Give him 18. It's a Carolina first down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed, and he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. A big play there for Carolina.
Let's go. Let's do it.
43 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see,
60 outlaw.
Excited about.
But
big plays, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch.
What you got?
That's a big gain.
What you got?
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
58,
A 6-yard pickup.
Protein
Brings up
spill.
2nd and 4.
On 2nd down now. Donnelly. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
The ball
A
carried.
minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Set, ready, 8, read.
Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Man, I got you. Man, I got you.
Ready, ready.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Being checked, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The linebacker, Darius Leonard, applied the heat.
There's a lot of teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal? That's
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. Maybe a little fortunate there. That was leaking a little, maybe leaking a lot, but he got it.
Yeah, he actually was able to make it work. How about the body language, though, right? As he watched that ball leak to the right, trying to bring it back in, and had just enough to get it done.
This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Their own 27-yard line.
Ready, set.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And last drive,
heavy on the
obviously
edges,
not
heavy
when you've got the lead, you've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to
50
atone
plant.
for it here on this drive.
Pick it up, guys. Pick it up.
61, matchbox lights.
He's coming.
Let go.
2nd and 6. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver. And now it's 3rd
Brings
down.
up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Down. 60 Pittsburgh. Hey, Delta.
Come on. You better bring it.
Let's go.
They're going to look to throw. Steps away to his left. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up 4th. On 4th down, Matt Hawk to punt it away. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. Fielding just inside the 20. And call that an even 50 yards on the punt.
Come on now,
with
let's
7
go.
on the return. And the Panthers will take over now 1st and 10.
On the
The
set.
Panthers out there and ready to
58
begin
the
their
line.
next drive.
Silver,
and last
silver.
time able to get 3.
Now.
They went in 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way
Easy work.
you
It's
described
easy work, and it's
Not
coming
ideal,
again.
but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end
Yeah,
zone.
they'll be going for 6.
Ready.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
So we got man.
80 weapon. Bang! Bang!
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
Come on, baby.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Set!
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Ready to break.
Right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Yeah.
Big River.
Right back to him on first down. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
Let's go, baby.
Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Panther first down.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
Who that?
Get it.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
Let's go.
Give him 30 yards there.
That's a great job of working the sideline right there. I love how he tracked the football the whole way. Just reached up and pulled it in. Had excellent field presence to understand where he was in order to make that play happen.
10-2 saw.
So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone over.
Back to throw now. 2nd and 10. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
This drive is turning into an extended one. He's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
Here we go.
The Colts come to the line,
70,
ready to start
Indy.
the next drive. And
Let's
they're
go,
coming
Pete.
off a
Tighten
3 and out.
Ready?
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you call one of those special plays from one of your better players and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
The tally there, minus 2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
Hey, team 6. Team 6.
Mike's 5.
Go.
Back to throw here.
I got one.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. Points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do that.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the three-point kicker is you put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. With that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one.
Super here we go.
He's going to rifle one deep inside. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35.
On the double.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything.
They punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense. Get a couple of first downs.
That's what we're looking for here. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 18. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. This defense had 3 interceptions last week. On pace for more than that here, 2 in the first half.
Do not adjust your set. This is not instant replay. This is a defense that is locked in. They're essentially running the routes for the receivers and turning them into the receivers themselves, aren't they? I mean, it is amazing what I'm seeing. The reactions of those guys back on the back seven, phenomenal.
On second down, Donnelly. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining.
Let's go.
A reminder coming up at halftime. We'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. Back to throw. Coffee. That's going to be caught by Samuel. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
On second down now, Donnelly. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its times trying to keep him contained.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. Right now looking at a 3rd and 3. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They're more athletic now than ever before about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along. But they're kicking us so that we made them special.
Now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. That's complete to his tight end, Seals Jones.
Ready.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Took just one play to go 44 as they try and get on first down.
Check.
Looking for Campbell downfield. And this is caught inside the 5. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Ready.
So it's first and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. And again this time to the tailback. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there. His first touchdown here in the new campaign. And the Colts are going to jump back in front. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead is up to 5. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Come on, set.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Check. Watch 54. Record.
5.
To throw on second down. Coffee. Open man is Samuel. Complete. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
A game of 14. First down, Carolina.
Here we
This
go.
quarterback now,
10-2
5 out of 10, 50% throwing it. Not so hot.
Deep grip,
Does have a
deep grip.
first down. Looking to throw. Coffee taking a shot. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Time for a final kneel down in the same.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
We'll go for verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
So we've come to halftime in a 5-point game. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go. Here we
The
go.
Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
All day.
They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
That's it,
Typically,
baby.
what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we got the football.
70,
punch it in,
Indy.
and then we'll take it from there.
It's
See
just
how
me
that
and you.
recipe works. Looking to throw on second down. Coffee. And this one caught by Max Williams. That
That's where you
catch good
belong.
for 5. It's third down.
And partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
That's right, baby. They don't want it.
Shoot.
On third down. Donnelly. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few
We
more
got
tacked
this.
on for good measure.
Let's go now.
After the penalty, a
15
fresh set of
line.
downs. It's
15
first
line.
and 10.
6 guy. Check 6 guy.
Ready, ready.
They'll try the left side. Donnelly. 11 yards and a Panther first
Good
down.
one, boys. Let's go.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs
Set.
like that. I feel the
90
press box
Wolf.
shaking every
Hey,
time he touches the
orbit.
rock.
Hit it.
Throwing on first down. Coffee.
Give me that ball, defense.
And he's got his man. It's Samuel. Touchdown, Carolina. Curtis Samuel. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers are once again going to retake the lead.
Ready?
Their
10
offense
over.
staying put. They'll go for 2.
Let's go.
They'll try and run it here. And in the third quarter here, they were trying to push that to a 3-point game. Instead, they were staying
Not chasing forward to going for two too early. But in this case, I understand why. You know, if you kick an extra point, you're just up 2, right? So a field goal still puts the other team ahead. So you go for 2 here and protect the field goal lead. They didn't get it done, though.
This is taken at his 4. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Get ready. Get ready.
At their own 28-yard line.
The
60
Indy
out
offense
more.
at the line and set to go.
Oh, you
They
got
trail offense first time to touch the ball. And
go.
we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half.
Down.
Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things work well for us. And sometimes they don't play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. A second down pass
Come
play
on,
there,
set.
but it's
50,
incomplete.
plant. Rock
After an
it.
incomplete pass on second down. They'll roll him out, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Brian Burns in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to fourth down. Here's Matt Hawk now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. This is fielded at the 7. It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down as he goes 32 yards on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Ready?
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
I'm going to run you over.
Deep river.
On first down, Donnelly. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right in the yard.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
48-yard line.
Here we go.
The previous run, good for 9.
60
Here's second and a yard.
54. Watch the slap.
Get it.
Keep it on the ground. Donnelly. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
Let's go.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Second and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. But I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Ready, set.
58. 58's the mic. They can't hang with us.
On first down, Coffee. That's Samuel, caught left side. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be second and 9.
That's it. Big hit.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
And we got a yard out of that
10-2
last
stop.
completion.
I got you,
And
punk.
that makes this
I
second
got
and
number
9.
23.
Smooth.
But
Get
get on the
Back
foot
to
right here.
throw. Coffee taking a shot for Samuel. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
The second
Oh, you
down
just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face
Here we
mask.
go,
There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game.
I know
Go
you
to the
feel
press
that.
conference.
ready.
Meet it head
30
on,
base.
and show your teammates
Alpha.
you're ready to shoulder what
Let's go,
happened today.
defense. Get out the
Ready, ready.
This game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
quarterback taking
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here.
Let's go.
A lot of people think that
70,
the offense is just
Indy.
moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the
Three,
right
three.
direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now it's a quarterback third and long. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
But this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a
go
linebacker
now.
that's going to stay at
18
home and
Gator.
just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Watch the safety creep.
Let go.
They'll run on first down. Donnelly. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Yeah, baby. Yeah,
Some
baby.
runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Here we go.
8 yards
Set.
the gain on that
15
last run.
line.
Here's
15
second
line.
and a couple.
It's a party now. It's a party now.
Let's go.
They'll keep it on the ground.
Go, go.
Donnelly.
It's wrong. It's wrong.
And they'll be
It's
inside
running.
the 25 now at the 24. 4 yards the pickup,
Let's go,
first
baby.
down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at
Set,
this
ready.
point. Going to make that
90
defense
wolf.
stand up and stop them.
Drop deep, drop deep.
Snap.
On first and 10, Coffee. And And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. On second down, Donnelly. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great play there. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Point after try forthcoming. And with that, the lead is up to 8.
Is good. Makes the score Panthers 29. Colts 21.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken as 4. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Down.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play. This passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league,
and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Marlon Mack, his first touchdown of the new season, as his guys have cut the lead down to 2. Cybert on for the PAT. And this is now a 1-point game.
Makes the score Panthers 29, Colts 28. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
So we're back to a 1-point game now as the kickoff comes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Come on, set.
The Panthers out there ready to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
The run on first down gets him a couple up to the 27. Get him a couple on the carry there, second and 8.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be third down. Now the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet. So they'll go back and scramble after this one. But right now, with what they're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field, sometimes the fighting for extra yardage doesn't come as a result. That and good tackling can lead to no yards gained.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
On the set.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On first down, Donnelly. He's got the first down and more past midfield. That good for 19 and a first down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10.
Ready.
45-yard line. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. So the solid run on first, and I would imagine no real hurry to run that second down play.
No, it's all on your quarterback now. He's going to keep an eye on the play clock and bleed things down, and he's not going to let the ball be snapped until it's inside 3 seconds left on the play clock. Unless, of course, you're playing a video game, you're trying to run it up.
Here we go. 10-2
Nice touch,
stop.
cold-blooded, too.
Hit it.
Gonna run again here with Pollard. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
Come on, baby, let's go. Get excited.
That one a
Let's go.
first down pickup of 8. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive
Ready,
huddle.
ready.
Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the
Watch
field.
the pass.
Instead,
Let's go.
any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting hustled all over the field and getting pushed down.
I got him.
The running back.
And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. And that time, the tackle by Malik Hooker.
Pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Let's go.
If nothing
30
else,
base.
they've already taken a couple minutes
Pilot,
off the clock
64,
here
quick.
already as they come up 2nd down.
Let's go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Darnold.
Get there.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Let's go now. 70, Indy.
The mic. Get your swerve on.
Snap.
Looking to throw. Coffee. Completes it to Samuel. And they keep those sticks moving forward, that time with a gain of 3. He's been the go-to guy, and they needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way, it worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Here we go.
This quarterback now,
18
a
Gator.
perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10.
Check your hot read.
5.
They'll try and rush the clock here as they keep it on the ground. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, but sometimes the other guys make a play against you. What's that expression they like to use in the NFL? Those guys get paid too, you know.
Yeah, in college they say, hey, they're on scholarship too. In the NFL, they're getting paid too. With the day he's had, you can have one go in the wrong
Set,
direction.
ready. 15.
So after a
line.
rare misstep
15
on this drive, they'll try to make
coming after you.
amends on 2nd
Lead
and
grip,
15.
lead grip.
2nd and 15. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sack back at the 25.
That's how we do it, man.
Give the sack to Komoko Ture.
90
A
full.
turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and 1.
They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong football.
Get it.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that'll move their lead up to 4 now. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Ready to break.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something
Down.
in the air,
10
deep
Lobo.
ball, but how about them just
X3.
taking it?
218, chop.
Time, John. Now they're coming
Look
back
at me.
out. Now they've
Go,
established this
go.
run game. The play-action pass.
Cut out.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he'll find his tight end, Seals Jones. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. A huge play that time for the Colts.
Come on, set.
47
60
yards.
outlaw.
So now then the big play has him all the way inside the 30
Dude.
now, 1st and 10. They'll look throw here. Jones has it. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
Let's go,
Chewing
baby.
up big
Let's
yardage.
go.
Another nice game there. This one goes for 20. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. First and goal. They'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one. It's down he goes.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on first and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
Ready up.
It's a gain of 5.
Mike,
And it'll be
54.
second and goal.
You want this. 22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber.
Tighten up.
Hit it.
On second down, here's a run with Matt. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It'll be a gain of 2. And speaking of 2s, it'll take us to the 2-minute warning. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game. So the Colts in possession of football as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd and goal now in a one-score game. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is going to lose yardage here. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. As his guys have taken 2 minutes. Important extra point up and through. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. The kickoff unit is out on the field and they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
Sweet, a fourth quarter score now from Tampa. And now that one really widening up. The Bucs have just scored again.
Let's go one
If they
more.
hold on, a victory there would be their 3rd of the year. They'll run on 3rd down. Donnelly. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Yeah,
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
Got it.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Mike, 5.
They'll keep it on the ground. Donnelly. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a Panthers first down, 17 yards on the play. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
Ready, ready.
Mike. 58 to Mike.
I'm on. Leaf River.
On first down, Donnelly.
Run and running.
Clayton Gathers makes the stop. Inside of a minute to go now. 2 timeouts left. Still in pretty good shape.
I think they're in excellent shape here. They use the timeouts judiciously and use the sideline as an additional timeout.
Here we
The run
go.
got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Get it.
They'll try the left side. Donnelly. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Watch 54. Hey, watch.
Hey, Fox.
He's back to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way.
Here we go.
Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
Ready.
Well, that second down completion, something of a disaster, and now they're left with 3rd and long. Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. But still need one completion for field goal range.
And just think about what they're going over in the huddle right now. Make the catch, get out of bounds. That's going to be tough to do. So make the catch, get up to the line of scrimmage and clock.
And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. We've seen some big kicks in the NFL the last few years, and that one might just rank right up there.
And you know you can hear the crowd react, right? But I was focused in on the sideline and watched them absolutely erupt. I don't know how many of them thought that he was actually going to make that kick, but how about how they felt when the ball went over the post?
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready, ready.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal.
Ready.
Not much. It's a tie game. You don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that.
Let's go.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Shift.
Hey, exit.
You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there.
Hit it.
2nd and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
A 7-yard pause brings up 3rd down.
Go now. 30 base.
54 Mike.
Bravo.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
Hard.
Double dog. That's the way. Watch twist. Watch
Go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking for Campbell downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball that gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
This is taken at his 4. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Here we go.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously a touchdown to win.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now. That's what they need to go down and attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
As we said, they control their own destiny now. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with 3rd down looming. Here comes a big one now in overtime. This is 3rd and inches.
5.
Now a first throw here in overtime. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Sack,
Brian
baby.
Burns
Yum, 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 yum,
picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Oh, he takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2. A great return there of 22 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over.
Down.
The Panthers out there
91.
ready to begin their next drive. Their
Switch to
defense
draw quarter.
did its job.
Big grip, big grip.
All they need is 3, and this
Check
is
26, check
They
26.
haven't done much else other than score
run,
themselves
run.
and end it. But they turned it back over to them, and now all they need
Let's
is a
go,
field
let's
goal
go,
to win
let's
the
go.
game. An excellent job by the defense. Can the offense finish things off?
That part 1 is done. Now part 2.
Ready,
So
set.
the yellow flag
58,
came
58,
out, and
Mike.
that leads to
Rabbit,
a new
rabbit.
set of downs
Rabbit,
for this
rabbit.
offense.
Recon,
1st and
dip.
10.
Alert 3.
Run for Pollard. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second
Last
down.
stop.
I don't want to overhype it, but this is a big early season game, especially in overtime, where that can give you a big boost going forward in the season.
It certainly can, and I don't think you're overhyping it because cliches go out the window when you start to play overtime. And you're right, the winner of this game now,
Come on,
that's
set.
an extra
10
boost moving
Lobo.
forward.
58,
And it
Devon.
actually is an extra hurt for the team that
Man
loses
up.
because normally you shake it off, but in this situation, it lingers a little bit longer.
He's got daylight. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on their own in overtime.
We eat it up here.
That's a good game that we got to see, and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted, but how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for the Panthers, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for Indianapolis, they'll drop to 0-2, and they'll try to turn it around next week as they head to Atlanta for a matchup with the Falcons. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.